Hello, this is Afful Banson and welcome to the Young Achievers Network. I hope that these daily podcasts are motivating you and encouraging you to stay on your path to achieving your dreams so that in 10 years to come, you can say, I was able to achieve these things thanks to the daily podcasts of the Young Achievers Network. Before we go any further, please help me grow this channel. Like it, share it with your friends, subscribe and click on the notification bell so that whenever I upload new motivation onto the platform, you will be the first to get the notification. Today, we are looking at the way of the dabbler. If you remember, I made mention of 3 ways: the ways of the master, the way of the stressor, and the way of the dabbler. And I gave a brief explanation of each. Recently, we discussed the way of the master. Today, we are discussing in detail the way of the dabbler. According to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, a dabbler is someone who is not deeply engaged or concerned with something. They are playful and trivial in what they do. They have no sense of commitment when they are doing something. They dabble here, a little bit here, then they go and do something here a little bit, then they go and do a little bit of this, and they go and do a little bit of that. That is a dabbler. And the purpose of this podcast is to help you find out whether you are a dabbler or not. So what are the basic traits of a dabbler? Number 1, a dabbler is shallow in their approach to anything. They never intend to go deep into anything. They are always shallow. And as it is said, shallow waters make a lot of noise. Dabblers don't want to venture into the deep. Dabblers don't want to scale the heights attained by great men. They want to be shallow, yet they want the success of great men. Many of today's young generation are dabblers. They try something here a little bit. When it's hard, then they quit and they go and do something else. When that becomes hard, then they quit and they go and do something else. When that becomes hard, they also quit that and they go and do something else. Secondly, they are uncommitted. You see, success requires commitment. And if you are uncommitted, you cannot succeed. The heights attained by great men was not by sudden flight, but whilst their friends slept, they were toiling upward in the night. That is an anonymous quote I picked up along the way. If you want to attain great heights, you must be committed. You must be committed to the point that even when people are asleep, you are busy working. But a dabbler is not so. A dabbler doesn't want commitment. A dabbler wants to be like the chicken. Just lay an egg and keep going. A dabbler never wants to be like the pig who has to sacrifice his flesh if you want to eat bacon. Number 3, the dabbler is impatient. The dabbler wants the results now. They want everything now. They want all the good things of life, the bling bling, the name, the fame, the notoriety, everything. They want it now. But they don't want the commitment. They are so impatient that if they're not seeing results in 1 or 2 weeks, they quit. These are the same people who join fitness clubs, and if they're not seeing results in a week, they quit. If they're not seeing the results in 2 weeks or 1 month, they quit. How can you live and eat like a pig for 30 years and expect your body to change in 30 days? And so dabblers like to drink tonic drinks that will cause them to reduce weight and lose fat. Yes, you may drink this and you may drink that to lose weight to lose body fat, to lose belly fat. But the energy and the vitality that comes with exercise, the strength that your body develops when you exercise, you will never have. The cleansing of your pores through the sweating when you exercise is something you will never experience. And that is the way of the dabbler. They are impatient. They want everything now. The dabbler is also trivial. They are not serious. Such people are never serious in school. They are never serious when learning a trade. They are never serious in church. They are never serious in family activities. They are never serious with anything. Dabblers are uncommitted. They are not serious. They are extremely trivial. Now, why is it that the dabbler is not deeply engaged or concerned about anything? Well, here are some reasons. They are extremely playful people by nature. You see, dabblers have been groomed, raised by their parents to be playful. They are allowed to play and do whatever they want. They play video games for hours. They watch television for hours. But then they will not spend more than 5 minutes reading. And their parents look on and accept that. They play with their parents' phones for hours on end. They are extremely playful people. Secondly, dabblers have not been raised or groomed to be committed to anything. They have not been forced by their parents to be committed to something. So from childhood, they have no sense of commitment. They believe that once they start something, they can quit anytime they want, and their parents look on as they start something and quit. I have had piano students come and they quit after 2 weeks, 1 month, and their parents just look on as the child quits, not knowing that they are raising a quitter in life. Number 3, they don't have any emotional control. You see, success is hard and requires years of hard work. And if you don't have emotional control, when things get hard, you will quit. And dabblers don't have emotional control. When things are tough, they go with that which is fun and easy and they quit. These are the students who find it difficult to do their homework. They know the answers to the 10 questions that have been given to them for homework, but they find it so tedious, so difficult, so hard to just take a pen and write down the answers to those 10 questions. They are lazy by nature. Number 4, they don't have any focus. They have not learned to be focused because they shift. They are like shifting sand. They are not solid like a rock. They are also used to getting their own way. Whenever they don't get their own way, they will just go into a fit, go into a tantrum and scream and shout as a child, cry and cry to their parents, give them what they want. And that's how they have been raised. So they are sport brats who are used to always getting their own way. And where they don't get their own way, they feel mistreated, they feel abused, they feel taken advantage of. That's why we have many on social media who commit suicide because someone disliked a post that they posted. So what is the end of the dabbler? They become the jack of all trades or many trades, but master of none. Today they are an apprentice. Tomorrow they are a carpenter. The next day they are going to teaching. The next day they are starting a business. The next day they are into barbering salon. They never stick to one thing. So they become a jack of many trades, but a master of none. Secondly, they never accomplish anything of value. Because in this world, if you are going to accomplish something of value, you have to have a sense of commitment and a sense of focus, and hard work has to be the order of the day, and dabblers hate these things. 3, They end up admiring the lives of those who have succeeded, but they never taste success for themselves. Dabblers never taste success for themselves. So they look up to people and they go on YouTube and download videos like the fancy lives of the rich and successful, and they watch and they enjoy the lives of the successful, but they are not willing to pay the price, and so they never taste success for themselves, even though they have the potential and they have the talent to be successful. Dabblers often lose anything that they acquire in life or anything that is transferred to them because of their emotional instability. When you transfer wealth to a dabbler, they would lose it in a number of years because they have no emotional control. They have no sense of focus. So where are they going to even invest the money? They just use the money. They just waste the money. Even if they work for something and they get it, they waste it. Dabblers are the people who tend to lose their money before the 15th of the month. They get their salary and within 2 weeks it's finished because they are dabbling here and they are dabbling there. There is no sense of focus, there is no plan, there is no strategy because they are trivial, they are childish, and they are highly emotional. And I hope and pray that you are not a dabbler. But in case you are, it is not too late to change. You need to take the path of the master. Go back and listen to that podcast, The Path of the Master, and learn lessons from it so that you can quit being a dabbler. This has been Afful Banson saying thank you for listening in. Don't forget to share this with all your friends. Sayonara.